Hey, all that ball capping, bitch, you need to stop it. Ball harder than Harden, be ballin' for the Rockets. All that tall talking, bitch, you need to stop it.
Bitch, shut up.
Your money, mini me, whole life inside my pocket. Hey, pipe down.
Right now.
Me and Zero shining with the lights out. High, light, right now.
Alright, what's up, man? Glad to have you here. First interview.
Hey man, what's going on? Caught me off guard. I didn't know it was gonna start. What's up, buddy?
Shit, chillin', man.
Platinum cookie got the trash shaking like a tambourine. Sour OG in my blood, tastes like gasoline.
Cool, Raul, I'm 23. Alright. You said I'm 300.
Platinum cookie got the trash shaking like a tambourine. Sour OG in my blood, tastes like gasoline.
I'm from Cobb County. I was born here. My parents not from here. My mom from Puerto Rico. My dad from El Salvador. They moved to the States probably about 20-something years ago. And they moved to good old Atlanta. So that's where I'm at with. That's where I'm from. So, you know, I had a good time being from here. It's pretty different. Because more than Hispanic, I'm more Atlanta than anything. I love wings. I love the booty club. I love rap. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty interesting. Yeah, I definitely love Atlanta, but that's where I'm at with. That's where I'm from, Cobb County.
Walking this bitch like a Mac, holding that strap like a Mac, AK to your back, B.I.G. on my lap,
It's real life. So that's probably what I've learned the most. Is pretty much like you're still learning life. So be humble in it. Don't think that you haven't figured out. Once you think you have figured out, you fuck up. And your parents and all the older people, they know what they're talking about. So don't you know, shove their opinion to the side because they've lived life longer than you.
walking this bitch like a Mac, holding that strap like a Mac, AK to your back, B.I.G. on my lap,
Oh man. Alright, so this is a trip. Coming up, I actually went to private school. And I was always the worst kid in private school. So I just thought I was really badass. So eventually, funny story, they had opened a McDonald's down the street from the school. And it was the cool thing to go walk to the McDonald's after it, but so the private school, everybody was tripping. You had to get like your parents' permission and shit. So I got into an argument with the principal. They gave me the boot. And then I went to Tapp Middle School. That's my first introduction to public school. So me being Billy Badass at the private school, I come to Tapp. I'm like, this is full of Billy Badasses. It's like, I'm in competition now. So I just started to be bad. Like, what was crazy about being young was that when you was, the more bad you was, the cooler you was. That's what got all the girls and all that other shit, which is so backwards now, but you know what I'm saying? I dug into being bad. So by the time I was in high school, it was a wrap. I was a bad kid. As you can say, definitely was doing a lot of stealing, smoking, skipping, fighting, all type of shit like that. And you know, pretty much, I never been dumb, that's the thing. I'm smart, but it's just like, I was too smart for my own good to where I was like, I don't really need to learn how to add numbers and decimals. I like the history. I still do. I'm a documentary nerd. And I like language arts, clearly I'm rapping and stuff. So, you know, those were my two things, but math and science was just a dub to me. But I did graduate though, I had to, for my mama. Shout out mama.
Gonna catch a play, sir, trap, murk, shit, bitch, shout out to K, get wrong, chopper dancing in your
It
face.
didn't start out that way at all. About 4 months ago, I was actually managing acts. And it's a funny story, so I didn't know what it was to be a rapper back then. So I took some of my artists to go do a show, and pretty much they bombed the show. They forgot their lyrics on stage and everything, and I got livid. Like, I got so pissed, I just went off. And so I'm the type of person, I got like this, it's a gift and a curse where if I see something, I'd be like, I could do that. So I was like, you know what, instead of me taking my time and trying to build up other people, I'll just build myself up. I mean, I feel like I had the vision, so I just started. So it's been about 3 months since I've been doing it. I've been managing myself type stuff.
Gonna catch a play, sir. Trap, murk, shit. Bitch, shout out to K. Free take A. Get wrong, chopper dancing in your face.
I actually grew up with rock
Hey.
until about like 6th, 5th grade, something like that. But I was really big on alternative rock. That's what my siblings were on. Of course, you know, your siblings are probably gonna dictate what you get into, but I was really big on Linkin Park, rest in peace Chester. Like, I've been digging into a lot of Linkin Park lately, you know, going back to it since his death or whatever, looking back at his lyrics. But Linkin Park, Evanescence, Korn, Slipknot, with a Yellow Card, something like that. System of a Down.
J, addict, druggie, junkie. McDonald's drug I'm loving. I cannot hold on to money. My plug, he be counting.
But I was in my homeboy's basement, and there was a 50 Cent song, but it wasn't in the club or like none of that stuff. It was like a 50 Cent mixtape, and he was talking about something, drive by something. And I was like, oh, that's hard. So after that, I was just mesmerized, and then, you know, 50 and Eminem and Dr. Dre, all of them pretty much started my whole rap thing. I went from there.
J, addict, druggie, junkie. McDonald's drug I'm loving. I cannot hold on to money. My plug, he be counting honey.
I want to be a mogul. Like, I don't really care for the fame like that. I'm just in it to feed my family, you know what I'm saying? I have an actual family, like kids and all that. So, you know what I'm saying? I look up to folks like, not really look up to, but I admire folks like Rich the Kid, who's like 25, 24, but he's a CEO type stuff. Like, he manages, not managed, he's got famous decks signed to him, Jay Critch, type stuff like that. So, I mean, I feel like I have like the taste and the business sense type shit, so I could pretty much start a label. And I already know who I want to rock with type shit, so, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much the goal. But if not, I'll probably be somewhere doing real estate or something else. I'm just a businessman pretty much.
It's my picture, I can paint it how I want it. It's my picture, I can paint it how I want it. It's my picture, I can paint it how I want it.
Oh, Raul, before you was cool, you a dumbass. Get your shit together, bro. Dang. Like, bro, I was hell. Like, literally, dog, I regret all the stuff I put my mammy through. All the parents, period. I had my mommy and my daddy. So all that stuff, I just regret all that. Cause, not regret, it's a learning lesson. Like I said, I did a lot more than a lot of folks, but definitely, man, tighten up. Younger self, tighten up. Cause shit ain't sweet.
J, addict, druggie, junkie. McDonald's drug I'm loving. I cannot hold on to money. My plug, he be counting honey.
I kind of knew this was coming. I mean, this answer is easy, but you said icon, so I'm gonna dig into that. But number one icon, excuse me, guap, big guap, and this is before the whole jail, all that crap, man. Like, I'm talking about guap, Gucci guap, Chicken Talk, his first mixtape ever. Like, that was me. Like, I was in 7th grade. The first time I ever smoked weed. I listened to was that Burn One freestyle and Underarm Kush. Just little, you know what I'm saying? He had hood fame back then. Like, now he's like, you know, superstardom. He's guap, you know what I'm saying? Ice cream cone in the face, but I know Fat Gucci Mane. Like, that was my dude. But other icons to me, I can't lie, whoever I started off with, like, you know, 50 Cent and Eminem were huge deals, you know what I'm saying? But if you're too young, you won't connect with that idea, you know what I'm saying? But 50 Cent and M definitely inspired me, and shit, a lot of people, the whole Atlanta scene really inspired me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm here, so it's like what I've been bred, it's what I bleed, it's hip-hop, trap, like, it is what it is if you're from here, you understand?
It's my picture, Picasso with the art store. Your body is a worker of art. So mommy fine, slim waist, cute face with that ass like a Tahoe.
Yeah, I'm actually working with my boy Donnie. You know what I'm saying? I finally got me a producer. I've been knowing him, bro, for a long time, but you know what I'm saying? We just linked up on the music tip. So, you know what I'm saying? He's shooting me beats and stuff. I'm working on Tropicana Season. And pretty much, I mean, it's kind of like a mixtape, but it's a season to me to where I'm just like, this is what's going on, this is the climate. He's sending me these beats, he's going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Working with my man Dino on the recording and engineering, and Brad on the videos. So it's like a whole season, like this is what's going on, you know what I'm saying? I'm just stirring shit up, it's a storm right now. And, I mean, Tropicana season, that's some lingo from like 2006, 2007 type shit, like Tropicana season, that's when that real gas was in Atlanta, like real gas, like, I mean, we got OG and we got cookies and stuff like that now, like, you know, but back then you get some fruit, like, you know what I'm saying? We used to mix perp and kush and call it cranberry blunts, you know what I'm saying? I was like 13 smoking loud, like gas, and so like my OG, goddamn Big Drew, he in the feds right now, that's what he put me on, you know what I'm saying? It was that gas, you know what I'm saying? So, and he used to call it Tropicana season, because I mean, it used to be just flavors going on. That's probably when like the whole Big Meat stuff was going on. There was like a whole bunch of crazy shit going on in Atlanta, so we had them flavors. So yeah, it's Tropicana season, man. Just, you know, just want to put some sauce on there, some lingo that folks really don't know what's going on. You know, I like doing that. I like putting folks on the shit and be like, huh, like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? So they tap in a little bit closer. You know, folks still might not get it, but.
Platinum cookie got the trash shaking like a tambourine. Sour OG in my blood, tastes like gasoline. Need that old 9 gas, bitch, I'm talking tangerines. What you know about smoking different flavors, Tropicana seeds?